Is here, right here in Kenya. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Hello, Kenya. Thank you for welcoming me with such warm love and embrace. And thank you, Lise, for interviewing me. That's it, right?
Yes, absolutely amazing. And of course, we say Karibu Kenya for welcome to Kenya, and you say Asante. Karibu, it's welcome, and you say Asante for thank you.
Asante, of course. Asante.
So Omari, Karibu Kenya.
Asante.
All right. Absolutely amazing.
How was your flight?
Flight was good. Very comfortable, cozy, not too hot, and cool enough.
Impressions here?
Loving.
Okay.
Loving. Soft-spoken. Y'all all soft-spoken. Yeah.
Okay. You heard, guys. Are we soft-spoken?
Well, what would you say?
Elegant. Very elegant.
Yeah.
That would be the word. You're super elegant. Very classy.
Yeah.
Yes. My first time in Kenya. I've only part of Africa I've been in is South Africa.
Yeah.
So this is a beautiful awakening. I've had a lot of friends go right next door to Ethiopia, who've often invited me to Ethiopia, but this is my first time in Kenya, and I will be back so many times.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what brings you to Kenya this time round? What brings you to Kenya? And of course, what are you looking for during your visit in Kenya?
I'll answer the last question first. Looking for a fun-ass time, but equally looking to kind of spread my wings in terms of business opportunities and taking advantage of what God put me on this green earth to do, which is to use whatever power I have and be of servitude. And so I'm trying to connect dots between companies like CCI, companies that are now being birthed in Tattoo City, with Rendeavor doing all they're trying to do, or all they're doing, executing, and I'm just wanting to be a part of it. And use again my image, my likeness, whatever cool stuff I got inside of me to aid in all of those connecting of dots and businesses coming together. That's a big mission of mine. And to be in Kenya a lot. So y'all are tired of me. And every time I get off the airport or out of the airplane, you don't have this beautiful squad or huddle of beautiful men and women who were dancing for me.
Yeah. It's the Maasai, the Ma communities, the Maasai men and women.
Maasai, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think my question would be, is there anything you've heard about Kenya? And also, is there anything that you did to prepare for this trip?
So I was going to come to Kenya years ago. I ended up going to Israel. I just lost a child who would have been 16 years of age. And I needed a healing trip. So we were going to come to the Maasai Safari here in Kenya. And I think that was the year that it was about to close down at the time that we were going to go. And it was too squeezed in time-wise for me able to get back to work. Of course, I wasn't on Power yet, but I was soon on Power. That was 16 years ago. Yeah. Maybe 3 years later, I was on Power. And then I had another opportunity to come back. And because Power had me on set, I couldn't make it back. So just to really take in the country and the ways that I couldn't the 2 times prior that I wished I would have come. What I've heard about Kenya is just what I said, very elegant, very progressive in your spirit and how you guys move and how you operate, and industrial, very industrial because you are so industrious. That's what I've always heard. So I've always wanted to come. Nipsey Hussle used to talk to me a lot about this part of Africa, in terms of East Africa and all it offered. As you guys know, he was part African. So Kenya was in my conversations often in life. So pretty amazing that my brother to my left, John Burns, is the conduit, the carrier of bringing me here. As much as the incredible airline actually brought me here, he's actually, who God picked to bring me here. So that's pretty amazing that I'm here with a brother. And now I got you guys as brothers and sisters. Asante.
So, Karibu.
How is your program looking like in Kenya? How many days are you around?
I'm here until the evening of Tuesday, the 18th, late on Tuesday night. You gonna hang with me again?
Sure, but maybe you can give us a bit of highlights. What are you going to be doing? Maybe for the next 2 days.
Yeah, well, there'll be between dinners and meetings, right? Yeah. Various meetings. Going to Tattoo City, visiting CCI there. Is that correct? Yep, HQ. So John Burns, the brother that I'm telling you guys about, to my left and your right, me and your left, Lise. He opened in Washington, D.C., which you guys know in America is a chocolate city or considered a chocolate city. I come from a chocolate city, that being Atlanta, Georgia, and John does too, formerly from Texas, but he He had all of his adult years spent in DC. So he opened, along with his brother Mike Burns, they opened HQ, which stands for headquarters. And what it's become is a privatized membership-only place where you can bring whatever endeavors you have that you want to take on, whatever business thoughts you have, whatever meetings you need to be a part of, whatever drinks you need to drink, whatever energy you want to be around. People are in HQ who have that same energy. And so he opened it in DC some years ago. It's been open for a minute now. He's opening a restaurant as we speak presently in DC. And now HQ will be the first of its kind here in your lovely soil of Kenya. So I'll be doing a lot of HQing.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
One last question. Since you're coming for investment opportunities, what advice would you give out there for people in terms of investing for the future?
Ooh, what a good question, brother. It's gonna sound hokey or corny or whatever. What would y'all call corny? What is cheesy and corny? What do y'all call that? What's like corny? What would you call it? You gotta. What would you say?
Jabba.
Jabba.
Yes, Jabba.
Jabba.
Stories are Jabba.
Stories are Jabba.
How did you know that? What's your name, brother? Kevin.
It's like taking a smoky story.
That I like
Yes.
that. I like that. So in hopes of not sounding Java, gibberish. I would say this advice that I always give any young person who comes up to me, which is the real investment is in figuring out what you're good at. And that's the big thing, particularly in this social media driven era. There was a young lady who wanted about 30 feet back. I don't know where she went. She wanted a video of me. And she's lovely and been lovely the entire time. She was actually holding John Burns' camera, and she's great. She's over there. She's great, beautiful. But she wanted a video. And I said, the picture is better, it lasts long. It's more immortal. You can put it up and it's there. And I said, why do you want the video? And I said, you want to capture me, right? She said, yes, I have you. In the video, I have you. And what I realized is so many people don't have themselves. And they really want to have somebody else. So it's like you video somebody, you get to have that person, not just for one picture that could last forever, but you get to go show friends, I had them for those 30 seconds. But if you don't have yourself, why would it matter how much you got me? I got me already. So to me, the greatest advice I can give a country like this, where I do know that so many young people are industrious, is to invest in the thing that you figure out you're so good at. John and I were talking on this trip, and he's early 40s and said he's finally figured out his purpose. So that's the big thing. Like once you figure out the purpose, man, you can invest for days. I'm only here at the point of being able to use the fact that I got microphones, I've been on stages, you guys find me worthy to root for, which is so humbling. To have one fan, let alone 20 million fans, is a crazy feeling. One fan that follows you all over the world is a crazy feeling. But I'm realizing I'm able to do that because I figured out my purpose a long time ago. So investing in that purpose, brother. Have you figured out your purpose?
Yes.
What is it?
Filmmaking.
Filmmaking. No, but what's the purpose? That's a job. What's your purpose?
Creating stories.
There you go. So that others can what? Create stories. That's it, brother. No Jabba, Kevin. No Jabba.
Please say no cap.
No cap.
So last one.
You stole that from America.
Last one. What would be your message to your fans here in Kenya?
Keep rocking with me.
Yeah.
I'm never going to lead y'all astray. I got y'all as much as y'all got me.
That's cool. That's nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All my love.
Thank you.